Hey everyone, Mark here. Welcome to my channel. So today's video is a little bit different than what I normally do. In most of my videos, I do a review of some kind, whether it be a regular release or FTD or something along those lines. But today I wanted to talk about something that I do as a listener and as a fan of Elvis very often, and that's streaming. So, a lot could be said about collecting Elvis, and there's a ton of stuff out there to collect. But if I'm being really honest, I stream music far more than I listen to vinyl or CDs. So I did invest several months back in a nice pair of Bose. They're called Quiet Comfort Ultra headphones, and they're one of the nicer ones on the market. And it gives you like a kind of like a stage sound, and the music just really wraps itself around you, and it's very nice to listen to. And because I've gotten those headphones, I've been listening to music via streaming quite a bit lately. So what are the pros and cons? So with streaming, you still have to look up what you want to listen to, but if you're using either Apple Music or Amazon Music, you have to search for it, which isn't really that big of a deal. Some people use, some of the other streaming services that are out there, but Apple Music is the primary one I got. I got it through my phone plan. And with that, my wife and my two girls get it as part of the plan. So there's nothing extra on there. But what I've noticed is when you're listening to it, just that clean, clear, beautiful, punchy sound that you get. And I was listening, I'm trying to think what it was I was listening to recently. It might have been from Elvis in Memphis, but there was an Elvis record that I was listening to. And I was hearing things that I had never heard before. Oh, actually, no, I take it back. It was That's the Way It Is that I was listening to. And I was hearing background vocals and, just different instrumentation that I had never heard before or could clearly hear whether I was listening to an album or a CD. And it was like I was listening to it for the first time. Now, again, a lot of streaming depends on the device you're listening to it on, whether it's an Alexa unit or if you're having the music pumped through, some speakers or a nice set of headphones. So if you have garbage headphones or you got some cheap ones for 20 bucks you might have bought, that's going to make a significant difference. I'm a big believer in you get what you pay for as far as quality. And I've said this before on my channel that, when it comes to, electronics and stuff, I always try to get the best or near the best, just because it's just my mind frame. So, but I've noticed just even non-Elvis stuff I listen to, I'll be exercising or, working around the house and I hear something like, whoa, I've never heard that before. Like, man, you can just hear this, in the background. I've never noticed, never picked up on that before. So streaming is nice. And like I said, because it is simple, it's easy. I don't have to take out an album, put it on the turntable, pull out a CD, pop it in, get to the track. Streaming is just tap, 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 tap. However, I would never do away or stop listening to vinyl or CDs. I just don't listen to it as much as I do streaming. But what's beautiful, so for example, with a vinyl, I like vinyl even over CD, personally. With vinyl, you get a nice big presentation. This is, of course, last year's Elvis Presley Burning Love, the RCA rehearsals, beautiful release. You can open it up. Most of these albums, if they're double vinyls, you get gatefolds, a lot of good, big, large information, everything on the back. And to me, there's something about taking your record and just putting it on your turntable and dropping that needle. It's awesome. Grew up with it, went through the 70s and 80s with it, so it's near and dear to my heart. So I do love vinyl, don't get me wrong. CDs came along when I was probably about 13 or 14, and I was big into CDs. I was really big into cassettes too, but I don't really own any Elvis cassettes. I don't really get into that. The 8-track tapes are all that, but I do love vinyl. Vinyl to me is more punchier than CDs, and the argument goes back and forth. I've heard people go back and forth. Vinyl doesn't do it for me. I'm CD all the way, and vice versa. But Yeah, all three methods. The good thing about streaming is it's cheap. You know, if you pay a small monthly fee to have a library to millions upon millions of songs, pretty much every Elvis record, not FTD, but any release that was made during his lifetime, RCA, legacy releases like this, you can find. You can get the Elvis on Tour set. You can get the That's the Way It Is deluxe set that came out 10 years ago that has all the concerts, the Prince from Another Planet, all that's out there. So that's the benefit of streaming, and it's cheaper than collecting. But collecting is fun. Collecting is a lot of fun. But just want to make this quick video. I do want to thank you for watching. If you like the content, please consider liking and subscribing. It gets more of my content out there. It's been a little bit since I've done a video, but I did want to get on here, had some time today to make this video. So appreciate all of you watching. Hope you have an excellent day today. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you soon.